Hey guys, this is Jay from Collectors Elite. Just welcoming my good dear friend Darryl Spears, owner and pioneer of one of the best comic shops in the city, Cybercity Comix. There we go. All right. So Darryl, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me, man.
You know, a lot of this Collectors Elite is all about reconnecting with all collectors and talking about the community and growing the community, not only just in comics but cards and all sports collectibles and all collectibles in general. And Darryl is what I spoke about, you know, something dear to my heart. He was actually the first guy to introduce me to comics, and I used to be a local patron of this store, or actually back in Dublin Steels. And generally, not only is he a great guy, but he is super knowledgeable, not only about all comics and toys and all collectibles in this hobby. So Darryl, I guess, so thank you. What is your passion? Why start this craziness? I imagine.
It honestly started because I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Stuff I liked. It's groups of people, you know, people you've known for over 20 years that all have similar hobbies and interests, storytelling and art, and yeah, I don't like giving up. So once I started, it was in for life.
So when you, so how did you decide that this was your career? This was going to be your career. What was that inspiration? What was that first book that you were like, yeah, this is what I want to do?
It wasn't even comics, honestly. I got a job at part-time at a comic store on weekends, and then he decided as a flea market store to get out of it, and I thought it was kind of cool to run a shop. So my last year of high school, I ran this comic book store on weekends, and then 6 months out of high school, I'm like, you know what? I wasn't doing anything, you know, nothing interested me in post-secondary education, so I got a loan from the government and went full-time.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know, 23 years later.
So jump in, how many years have you been in this business now?
23.
23?
Past 23.
Well, 23 years. So how has that progressed in 23 years in terms of collectors? And
It's very different now, very different now.
In how so?
When I first started, it was like comics, graphic novels, a little bit of toys. But if you've seen a shot of the store, like toys exploded.
Yeah.
It's like, say, like there's comic movies exploded, so comic book merchandise exploded. So now you can get like, back in the day you just get T-shirts. Now you can get like sneakers and watches and bags, you know, and they're cooler now or more accepted by the popular culture. So there's a lot more things out there you can purchase for comics.
Awesome. So on top of the fact that you have this shop, what is you know, where is it heading in terms of, you know, the younger generation? Are you seeing more young people collect comics
They're
now?
slowly coming in.
They're slowly coming in.
You
What's
need
really
parents
exciting to them?
You need parents to push them into it. You gotta have parents want kids to read, and especially young boys. My wife's a teacher, and like getting boys to read is tough. So if they can read comics, there's morals to it. There's good art. There's structure to the story. So, and you can learn to read. I have a buddy that learned to read by reading Sunday comic strips. That's how he learned English.
Awesome.
And they're fun, and there's value to it. So there's other aspects to it. You can just be a reader, you can be a collector, you can be both.
Awesome. So are things, you know, what is the hottest comic or what is the hottest trend currently?
Right now, Fantastic Four just got re-released. Marvel has been dogged on Fantastic Four for the last 4 years because Fox had the rights and they wouldn't promote it. They canceled it, they crapped all over it, and now that Fox is selling to Disney, Fantastic Four will be back in the fold. They relaunched the book with 20 different covers, and special guest artists, and this whole big thing. That just came out last week. That was like the book of the summer.
Nice. So besides toys and comics, what else do you specialize in for this store and in general?
For this store, we have a lot of toys. A lot of toys, a lot of statues, manga. You know. Aside of that, we don't dabble with too. We carry cards, but we're not like hardcore card store.
How about your online presence?
Oh, like we post most of our toys there. They're easier to post.
And on top of that,
comics are
Yeah. Just on that note. So you can also find Darryl's stuff on Collectors Elite as soon as we launch, and when we launch, you know, we really want to bring all his expertise and all his, you know, inventory to you guys, because he is an avid collector, but you know, an owner that actually cares about giving you the best product. That's what the Collectors Elite vision is. So in terms of your fan base who come to the store daily, so what keeps them coming back beyond
There's like 4 or 5 things I'll give you.
Yeah.
First is, you have a nice looking store. Is it clean? Is it easy to operate?
Yeah.
You have good employees? Are they polite? Good prices? And then who owns the store? If the owner is a douche, they're not going to shop at the store. So I have guys that come down from Aurora. Someone comes from Curtis. Oh yeah. I even had a customer moved to Alberta. I used to mail him comics because it was cheaper to mail him books than drive 4 hours to Edmonton to buy his comics.
Wow. Wow.
So if I was a douche, that probably wouldn't have happened.
Fair enough. Well,
That's what it comes down to. Yeah, and just stores people don't go to anymore or deal with because it's bad customer service or people are rude.
Yeah.
There's lots of places you can buy things. So.
Well, there you go. From the horse's mouth, he's not going to be rude to you. Pretty awesome.
I quote customer, I started shopping your store because you weren't an a-hole. That was
Awesome.
that was the selling point of why he started shopping here.
Well, I mean, like I said, this is a really exciting time, and hopefully we can get you back on again. And can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Just want to, thank you so much for this. So how about how do our fans out there get in touch with you, and how can they find the store?
Online, it's www.cybercitycomics.com, but comix.com. You can check out we have a Facebook presence, Twitter, Instagram, our online store. Check any of that. Shoot us an email at info@cybercitycomics.com, and we'll answer any questions.
And your location here, of course?
1025 Steeles Avenue West.
Yeah.
We're just 1 block west of Bathurst and Steeles.
Guys, if you're in the city, this is like the hot spot to be. So, like I said, a great guy and a good friend. So, give him some love, all right? Peace, guys.